Hi, this is Lorian from Dutchy Branch. This is my post vlog for Alba C2 class lesson 7. For this week's project, I asked the students to design a new smartphone for a company of their choice, and I asked the students to go over 3 areas: uses, design, and innovation of their new smartphone. The applications that I suggested for this project, there were 4 main ones. So Polaris, obviously, for the presentation. Some people still like S-Note for that one. Artflow Studio was a new one, and that would be good for sketching out the designs of their new smartphones. And Magisto for the commercial, which was a part of the innovation role. And I mentioned the rules and the task sheets in my pre-vlog, so if you want to visit that, it's all there. The students overall seemed to really enjoy the idea of designing their own smartphone, and I think mainly because the students all pretty much have a mobile device. I actually had a student that didn't have a smartphone, so it's interesting because I had a lot of the other students kind of teaching that one student different technology and features that are now incorporated in smartphones, so that was pretty cool. Discussing what they use a smartphone for in their everyday lives was actually pretty interesting as well. Still, I noticed that there were some things that I would change for the future. One of the main things that I noticed was I really wanted the students to try making an advertisement, and I actually had a lot of the students wanting to create and finish their advertisements, but we didn't have time. I think in the future I would better plan out my time and my roles for my task sheet so that each group member is able to get all the different tasks done, and I do think it's doable. One of the reasons why we ran out of time for that last component was because it is week 7. This term, the Cheongnam 3.0 classes for the story classes have introduced personal essay preparation. So that took about 20 minutes of time. So in order to do this, I would propose the following for the future. I would combine the roles that were for the uses and for innovation. Reason being, I noticed that a lot of my students that were in groups, they had very, very similar speeches and images on their presentation for the uses category and the innovation category. I guess it was a little bit too difficult for them to differentiate between the two, despite the fact that I had those question prompts to kind of guide them for their presentation. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that the usability of the phone was so connected to the innovative features that they embedded into their phone to make it a cutting-edge phone. Now, since we're combining uses and innovation, we free up a third role, which would then be for the advertisement. The students, I think, would benefit most from utilizing an application like Magisto. That's one of my favorites right now. It's super easy. In a previous vlog of mine, I kind of went through how to use it, and I gave a lot of tips on that. Another cool thing that would be good is if they decided to use Artflow Studio, which is almost like a mini InDesign version for mobiles, and you can add layers onto an image and sketch it out with different lines and shapes and shades and hues and things, so it's quite nice. It does take a little bit of practice though. I would recommend get the students downloading this in the beginning of class or at the beginning of break and let them play around with it for a little bit so that they're familiar with how to use this app. If they're not comfortable with it, then S-Note's perfectly fine, but I feel like when you get the hang of it, you could do a lot more with this app. Another solution could be if you prepare enough in advance, Lesson 6, at the end of class, have it all downloaded on your students' tab and tell them to go home, play with it, figure out how to use the functions so that when they come in for Lesson 7, they're ready to go and they don't have a lot of questions for you. Of course, you should have had that prepared as well in case they ask you questions. Also, another responsibility for this role, for the advertisement role, could be to create a logo or present the smartphone name and justify why they've given that smartphone that name. Something that was successful for me was to allow the students to pick any company to design the smartphone for, even if it was a company that doesn't currently hold smartphones in their product line. So that was kind of cool. Most of my students really wanted to opt and create their own company with their own company name and brand, so I let them do that. Another thing that actually was quite successful was allowing my students to use Artflow Studio application. Now, my students are a little bit more, I think, advanced with the technology. They love playing around with it. So if you've got a group of kids that aren't as familiar, like I said, get them to download it beforehand and play around with it. Another tip that I would give for this project, because it is about a smartphone, I had a lot of students constantly asking about smartphone related terminology when they were trying to create their presentation and discuss what type of innovative features and cutting edge technology they're going to put into their phone. They couldn't think of those words. So find a bunch of different images of technology or what represents the technology and put the terminology in the back. So for words such as video and camera resolution, pixel density, wireless connectivity, talk time, standby time, battery capacity, internal storage, the processors. Is it a multi-core mobile processor? Can it run on 3G networks, 4G networks? Different things like this, and I think it'll make the students a lot more able to brainstorm with their groups for different ideas and functionalities. So yeah, that was my lesson 7. I hope you guys had a good week, and I will let you guys know what my plans are for lesson 9.